I want to say something really quick. I have to leave because I'm running errands, but I just want to say something really quick. I talk to some women that I know that are single, and usually the same theme is that they oh my god, there's nothing good out here or whatever, right? I don't fully believe that. I do not adopt that. Um I know there are good men out there. But I think what women are also not taking into consideration is how hard it is for men right now, too, in the dating realm. I don't think that women even consider or even are even aware of that. So it's not it's listen, there's a very toxic feminism going on among women right now today in today's time. And it makes it very hard for men to find a quality woman who actually fits their life, whatever that life may be. Because women today are extremely masculine and they want to do it all by themselves, but yet want a guy when it's convenient to fill certain roles, but yet want to tell them that they don't need them. I mean, it's really toxic and it's sad. To have a real partner in your life, a man. Men are meant to lead. Men are meant to be the more masculine side of the both of you, while the woman is supposed to flex her strength of femininity. And that's not what's happening in today's dating pool, I guess. It's more of the women becoming overly masculine and leading and being bosses or whatever. And I'm not telling women to not be successful or anything like that. No one's telling you to not be that. You want to pursue something, you pursue something. But when you're asking to have a man in your life to play a certain role, then you also have a responsibility to be aware of what role this person also needs from you too. Not just what you need from them, and you bought the house and the car and you own businesses, so now you feel like you can just have the guy to only play certain roles for you and that's it. That's not how it works. You're not taking into consideration this other person's life and role that you're asking to come into your life. And so if you want the wife, mother, whatever role, understand that's a little more domestic. It's a lot more domestic. And no one's telling you can't run a business or anything, but it should come second to those roles if that's what you want. And listen, ladies, I've done the whole single, on my own, don't need nobody bullshit. Like, I've done it. I've had my fun, sure. I flexed in my singleness when I was single. Hold on, Tootie. Hold on. But when I gotta say, when I compare that life, benefits and all, I made hella money. All right. I was not a broke bitch. I made really good money, more than the average American. Okay. In this country. And when I was by myself, I did whatever the fuck I wanted. Didn't look at price tags, nothing. I was that bitch. But when you're asking a man to now come into your life, I don't mean like literally asking, but you know what I mean? Like you are now feeling in you that you want to take that step and you date, then you have to understand that you have to understand how to relax in your femininity. If you can't do that, if you're way off in this toxic feminist shit, you're not ready to even be aware enough to consider another life that is supposed to play more of that role than you. you're not even aware. And if you are aware, then you're delusional, because you're asking for someone to step into your life and take that leadership role and lead your family. And ladies, when you have kids with a man, you're going to need that leader, that provider, that protector, that provision, that profession. And profession, not like work-wise, professing. A man professes his love too, okay? By professing, providing, protecting, and leading. If you are too busy competing with him for that role because of your toxic femininity that you can't let go, you're wasting that man's time and your own. You're creating a toxic environment that's not going to be successful and conducive to a healthy, happy family. It's just not going to work. Ladies, you got to learn to relax in your femininity and shine, because that's where our power has always been, is with our femininity. It's not in trying to play the role that men play. You guys completely misunderstood original feminism. And anyone who was part of the original movement is embarrassed and humiliated by the women today. I mean, utterly ashamed, because women, y'all took this shit way too far. You guys ran with your wounds and thought that by doing this, it would numb or solve whatever's going on. No, you need to do the inner work and realize who we really are as women and who you are individually, and relax into your, Tootie, hold on. And relax into your femininity, because that is where our power is as women. Our feminine energy with a little touch of masculinity. Whereas men, holy fucking shit, bro. Hold on. So, whereas men shine more with their masculinity, with a touch of femininity, for that ability to connect, that vulnerability, that emotional safety. And that is part of what your gift is as women, as us, is that we create that safe space for them to be that with us, to be vulnerable and connect in deeper ways, and to be their guidance in a way, and to help them in that way and nurture them and nurture their growth as an individual, while they turn around and protect and provide for us and lead our homes and our legacy. And you guys don't understand that. Like, if you're single and you don't want to be with anybody, completely disregard this whole video. You don't have to even pay attention. But if you actually do want something like that that's meaningful, understand that just as much as you want somebody to play a certain role, you have to understand that the kind of person you're asking for requires you to play a role too. It does not go one way more than the other. It's perfectly equal. If you're not willing to, then you're going to attract someone who's not really willing to either. You got to be ready. You got to do the inner work, sis. That doesn't work this way. Women today are very difficult or nearly impossible to date. It's not just women looking for men. Men are looking for women too. And it's a lost, wound-led dating pool. And instead of taking a fucking pause and a breath and looking in the mirror and adjusting some things and working on ourselves, everybody is just looking to rub bodies, to numb, and to find someone who they just want to pick and choose how they want to play a role in their life so it could serve their ego. No. You want something real, something genuinely authentic, you're going to have to do the inner work. Both men and women. Y'all both got to do the inner work. But sis, don't sit here and think that it's hard on the women. No, you attract who you are. You attract who you are. There are very good men out there, and there are very good women out there. but you're going to attract who you are. You're going to attract what vibration you are. You're not going to attract what you want. You're going to attract what you are. So you may want someone up here, but if your inner world is down here, you're going to keep attracting right here. And that should be a clear as day sign who you attract to you, of what work needs to be done within you so that you can do better. I'm sorry, guys. I'm with Cat Williams on this one. Like, if sis keeps saying, and you're a woman, and sis, you keep talking about ain't shit men ain't shit and all this shit, then what is it about your pussy that is attracting ain't shit men? And I mean that literally, but I also mean it figuratively more than literally. Because pussy is just pussy, physically. What is it about your energy, sis, that keeps attracting people that you don't want? There's something about you. What is it? Figure that out without judgment. Don't judge yourself. You're not going to get anywhere. Fuck who was right or wrong and whatever hurt you before. Fuck that. Don't major in the minors. Just what is it about you? You're going to have to get unbiased about yourself. What is it about you and your energy and the way your perceptions and your limiting beliefs and your emotions and the lack of discipline you have with those emotions or decisions or perspectives or whatever it is? What is it about you? The way you carry yourself, the way you talk to people, whatever it is. What is it about your vibe that attracts people that you don't want? Because it's ourselves. Same thing goes with men. It's ourselves. Listen, bro, I'm gonna put a little personal into this. I am with my person. And I don't say that out of ownership or possession. I say that like, wow, this is really my person. Like, someone that I can love and respect, submit to, and go through life with, and be completely connected on all levels, and have something very beautiful and meaningful. Let me tell you something, ladies. No amount of singleness and success and all this shit can ever amount to something as beautiful as that. And that's coming from someone who was single and made a shit load of fucking money and accrued some fame or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm telling you right now, none of that means anything. It's worthless next to having a man and a family and a legacy. I hate using the word legacy though, because what I mean by it is not what other people mean by it. But to have that meaningful connection with somebody that has this safeness with you, both of you, where this person can grow and learn their lessons and grow and evolve as a soul, and the same for you, and then you both contribute that to each other and elevate each other and create life together. Nothing tops that. I don't give a fuck if you make $5 million a year single. It will never top the beauty and the growth and the love and the evolution that comes with being with your person. Nothing tops that. Nothing. And listen, you can make $5 million a year, but all those people that simped on you because you made the $5 million a year because you're too busy being a boss bitch, that you don't give a fuck about the actual, what it takes for you to have an actual quality person next to you to connect to. When you go to pass on from this body, no one gives a fuck about you. No one gives a fuck. They're going to go simp on to the next person who made that money too, who they're able to simp on. Nothing beats that meaningful connection. Nothing. At all. I don't care if you have sex with a shitload of people. I don't care what you do to numb yourself. Drugs, money, whatever. Nothing beats it. Nothing. Nothing. Do the inner fucking work and have some fucking common sense. If you want a quality man next to you and you want a quality leader and provider, then understand what that's going to require of you, of what he needs to be in your life and connect to you in a safe way and feel safe with you. What does he require? And are you willing to be that? Sis, it ain't just about you. No, you're not the prize. No, there's men out there that are just as good as you as a woman. You're not the prize. Both people finding quality in themselves and each other is the prize. Think on that.